Son of Chelsea here, and I'm going to be doing the opposition preview for Saturday's game. It was giving me the opportunity to come on here and give you a Chelsea fan's view on the game, so I'm going to give you my preview for it. And yeah, going into it really, I mean, it's going to be an interesting game. I think it's a very crucial game for both teams. Of course, Villa at the moment are struggling, of course, at the back, as we saw last week against Arsenal, and as well up front, not scoring any goals. Haven't scored a league goal yet in 2015. I mean, that's just amazing, shocking for a Premier League team, and really I feel it's a crucial game for them, even though it's one you'd expect, like at the start of the season, Villa not to get any points out of. But as well, I think for us as well, I think it's a big game, especially coming off that draw against City. We really need to push on now, start picking up points, start beating the lower league teams, and start to build more momentum, because it is basically from here on out, it's the title race. Like, us and City for the title, and really is an important game. Maybe one positive for Villa fans is the fact that under Jose Mourinho we have never won at Villa Park. As I'll show you on the screen now, the times we've played you guys, you've either beaten us or we've drew, and that's really something we want to change going into Saturday, and I believe we can. So for me, in terms of like threats for Villa, of course you haven't scored a goal, so realistically I'd say, well, there isn't any threats, but really there still is. Villa, to me, still have some quality players. Fabian Delph, who's been linked away with a move, but is still at Aston Villa. I feel he has quality. He scored against us last year in the match at Villa Park. Also as well, Abonglahor is a player I rate. He brings a lot of power and pace to Villa. And as well, Benteke, who really has been set back from that injury. He looked like a real good striker, but then that injury really set him back. He still knows where the goal is, but I just feel that really in the match on Saturday, I feel Villa of course are going to try and get a draw, a 0-0, and try and of course stop our attack. It's quite simple as that really. Lambert's coming under pressure for Villa fans. He needs to get some sort of positive result. I don't know if 0-0 is a positive result for Villa fans. Tell me in the link below, is that a good result for you? Do you want to see some goals? Of course, but would it just be the case of let's not get thumped here? I'm quite interested in your guys' opinions on that, so leave them down in the comments. And yeah, kind of on Chelsea, it's quite exciting. Because Juan Cuadrado, who we signed on Monday, is hopefully going to make his debut, and yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he plays out on the right wing. Along with that, we will still be missing key players. Cesc Fabregas, who's injured and looks like he will be out for another 2 games probably with an injury, and as well Diego Costa, who's still serving his 3-match ban. So it'll be interesting to see the likes of Ramirez and Loic Remy and probably Didier Drogba, those types of players come in and fill in. So I'm going to be giving you my Chelsea lineup, a predicted Chelsea lineup for the game on Saturday. As you can see, Courtois in goal, he's been the number 1. He did make a mistake in that game against City, but still is our number 1 and has been mostly brilliant this season. In the back, it's going to be Ivanovic at right back. Zuma, who I thought was absolutely amazing in that game against City. JT, of course, John Terry as the leader. Next to Zuma. Left back is going to be Azpilicueta, but us Chelsea fans call him Dave. In the midfield is going to be Matic, who's absolute beast in midfield. Was like man of match for me against City, so he's going to be brilliant in midfield. Alongside him, replacing Fabregas, going to be Ramirez, who I feel does a great job in powering forward and helping out the attack. Right wing for his debut is going to be Juan Cuadrado. In the middle is going to be, in number 10 is going to be Oscar, and out wide is going to be Eden Hazard. And up front, I'm going to give Loic Remy another start because he scored against City, and I believe he deserves more playing time. My prediction is going to be a 2-0 victory for Chelsea. I do believe it may be tight at the start. If we can get an early goal, just like we did in September when we played you guys, I believe that changes the whole game. I feel we can take control of it. Of course, another game goalless for Aston Villa. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see the game, and also I am going to the game, first time going to Villa Park, so hopefully it'll be an enjoyable experience, also a winning experience for Chelsea. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I hope you can check out my channel in the link below, and yeah, I'll see you again.